Shalom, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahshua, Bashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostle, great millstones that takes you out and teach all truth and sincerity. This is a quick hit. Read Isaiah 66, verse 15. It says, For behold, um, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind. So, Yahushua is going to come back in a big fathership to give deliverance to the elect of the nation of Israel, and to bring judgment upon this wicked place called Babylon, bring judgment upon the earth, to tear down the ones that are in power, which are the elites, and to what's the word it says in Revelations, have all the crowns upon his head, you know, go forth and establish the kingdom of heaven on the earth. But first, he's gonna come and bring that fire and judge this place. But anyway, it says, "For behold, how the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire." And Yahushua's not gonna come back with a smile on his face. He's gonna come back, you know, unhappy and angry, and bring judgment, because that's what that fire is. It's gonna judge this place, and burn and purify this earth, you know and that fire is those ICBM nuclear missiles and the laser beams from the chariots. It's gonna what's the word make this earth rock to and fro like a drunkard, split it into three parts. You're not gonna know where Chicago meets California. You're not gonna know where Detroit meets uh Michigan. You're not gonna know any landmarks, once this place Babylon gets, melted and burnt up, um this is I'm read verse 16. This is Isaiah 66 verse 16. It says, "For by fire and by a sword will the Lord plead with all flesh." And he's gonna plead with he's gonna judge all flesh with that fire. You know. It says, "And the slain of Yahweh shall be many." And the slain of the Lord is gonna be many. It's gonna be many. A lot of people are gonna die that day when Judgment Day comes. When Yahweh Shai comes back for the second time, a lot of people are gonna die. A lot of blood's gonna be spilled in that day, you know. And like it says, um, if there be fire on the earth, what will I if it all already be kindled? Before he makes his appearance, there's already gonna be chaos going on. There's already gonna be a lot of death, and when he appears, he's it's gonna be a frightening thing to the people, but it's gonna be a blessing to the righteous. But anyway, I'm gonna read 17. It says, "They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine flesh and the abomination, and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord." And those that be in those harlot houses, which they call churches, eating abominations, and those in general that do eat abominations in general, you're all gonna be destroyed. When Yahweh Shah comes back, doing wickedness, um, you continuing your wickedness, you're gonna get destroyed, basically. Well, I'm gonna read verse 18. It says, "For I know their works and their thoughts. It shall come that I will gather all nations to in tongues, and they shall come and see my glory." And them nations, because we are in World War III. We're in warlike times, and those nations are going to come together, and they're going to try to fight against Yahweh Shai in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh Shaphat. And they're going to come up against them, and they're going to be destroyed and turned into dust, because they can't fight against the Lord. They can't fight against Yahweh Shai, because in those chariots can't be penetrated by man-made third dimensional vehicles. So those chariots are going to blast the whatever technology Esau and the other heathen nations have. That's all going to be destroyed when coming up against Yahweh Shai. You know, because even though the Lord's going to harden their heart and they're going to do it anyway, they're going to be destroyed. Completely obliterated. So I'm gonna say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the elder apostle, great millstone. Citation you, I teach all truth, sincerity, and shalom.